I'm Kevin Adger with the Pima County Sheriff's Department. The Bighorn Fire has burned more than 100,000 acres of our mountain. With rain expected this week or this weekend, there is concern for floods in parts of Pima County. So let's break down the process of flood after a fire according to FEMA. The fire starts. In the case of this fire, it was lightning caused. The fire burns vegetation and chars the soil, keeping the soil from absorbing water. As a result, there's the chance of flash floods in low-lying areas, plus mud flows, which are rivers of mud, burned brush, and debris. Pima County Flood Control is really concerned about flash floods and mud flows. It's something that they have been worried about since the start of the fire.
A rainfall event that normally we wouldn't consider to be much of a hazard can become very hazardous because more of that water is coming off of the mountain and impacting lower areas. The debris flows and heavily sediment-loaded floods filling up channels and pushing water to places that we don't expect them to go.
With each wildfire, the incident command team has incident meteorologists. For the Bighorn Fire, that job is held by Carl Cerniglia.
A small group of us within the National Weather Service, of 70 of incident meteorologists, where we've had extra training in order to come out on like fire incidences or disaster areas and provide specialized services to the team that are working that incident.
Cerniglia says one of the problems in the southwest part of the country, the worst fire conditions and the biggest fire occur just before the monsoon.
We're actually going to quickly transfer from a springtime pattern right to our summer monsoon pattern, and with that comes a lot of moisture out of Mexico, and we're quickly going to end up into a situation where we're going to be dealing with daily rounds of showers and thunderstorms.
The rain will be a good thing for the fire. Flood control warns that everyone in the surrounding areas of the fire should be prepared for floods because the fire has done so much damage to the vegetation.
Instead of the ground wanting to soak up water, it's almost like putting a sheen of oil or a plastic tarp on the watershed, and water basically flows off very quickly. And that faster moving water has the more ability to pick up soil and dirt and rocks and boulders and carry those downstream.
Brian Jones from Flood Control says folks living in the area of the burn scars should get flood insurance now. There's two types, one for the structure of your home and the other for the contents inside.
Once your house floods, it's too late. What's really important to do is have an emergency response plan in place. So have a go bag, have something that you can grab at a moment's notice in the middle of the night, because these floods can happen anytime.
We want to remind folks to be careful out there. The Pima County Flood Control is a great resource of information, so much so that we have posted 2 of their websites about flood information on our Facebook page. For the Pima County Sheriff's Department, I'm Kevin Adger.